What's good, YouTube land? That Weird Collector here. Today we're taking a look at the Kamen Rider Build DX Nebula Steam Gun. Very cool toy. A repaint, somewhat remold of the earlier released Trans Steam Gun, which is never going to sound not awkward. But here we got a picture of the toy. Got a picture of Kamen Rider Rogue. We got the Engine Bros, Remocom Bros, their combined form, the Hell Bros. Why they're with an S, I have no idea. Japan. On the bottom we got, again, another picture of the Hell Bros with Rogue. Pretty much the same picture, just everyone holding the gun. Gear, trigger, pictures of Kamen Riders and stuff, and ow, my voice. And I did not mean to leave that QR code right there, but I will take that off. And it's just an extended picture of Rogue's shoulder with the gun on the back. Things and stuff and obligatory product shots, and you can combine it with a steam blade to make a rifle mode. It's unfortunate that they didn't release like a Nebula steam blade, but oh well, what can you do? I know what I can do is get this open and start looking at the toy, so I'll be right back. So here's everything out of the packaging. Take a look at the Nebula steam gun. It is kind of small, but you know, it's not too bad. It's a bit awkward to hold, but like you can just put your finger under it. But yeah, what's hilarious is this is about, like, on the show, if you watch, this is about the size of the prop they would use before they transform into their armored form, and the gun would miraculously get bigger. No jokes made about that at all. But yeah, it's got gears, because gears. It's a nice shade of purple and a bit dull gold and some nice teal. Where have we seen that color scheme before? On the top you have pipes and unpainted stuff and just tons of working systems and whatnot, and this weird thing right here. You got your gold trigger right there. You got your rail system for your full bottles, in quotes. To unlock them, you press that up. That to the side. Actually, I'll just put that up to that side. You do have the pieces for the rifle mode, which I would talk about if I get the steam blade. But yeah, a lot of wiring. It's supposed to look like a heavy piece of machinery, and it does. Let's turn it on. On/off switch right here. It does take 3 AAA batteries. 2 right here, 1 right here. So if you put 2 in here and it doesn't turn on, don't panic. There is a 3rd spot. You unscrew that screw right there, and there's a 3rd battery in there. Let's do that again. You get a nice purple LED, and it's saying its name, the Nebula Steam Gun. Let's shoot. You get 1 sound effect, but you can rapid fire it. Where's the speaker? Sounds like it's around here. But I don't actually... Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Alright. Now, the main point of this gun is also it's a transformation device. So let's use the gear Remocom. It's supposed to look like a full bottle, but it doesn't shake, and it's just a solid piece of plastic with some teal paint on it. They did release a proper full bottle of both engine and Remocom. Why remote control is shortened to Remocom, I have no idea, but they did release them, and engine has a best match in the build driver with BAT, and this one has a best match with Crocodile. But that's for another video. Let's do this first. It would have been hilarious. Let me do that again. I was saying it would be hilarious if I got the name wrong. But I do like how the LED lights up everything except the strip of paint. Oh, come on! I dropped the bottle. I dropped the... Don't drop the soap. I think mine's malfunctioning a bit. You gotta stand by nose and shoot to transform. Jundo! You get remote control gear, and you get a funky, which is really funny.
Funky drive! Gear Remocom!
And now every time you press the trigger, you're going to get a finisher attack.
Funky drive!
Funky drive. This color scheme is definitely funky. Now let's take it out and put in engine, which is just the exact same, but painted white.
Gear engine! Funky! Engine running gear.
And you get engine running gear, and for final attack,
funky drive! Gear engine!
I guess you get like an engine revving, something. So, I want to do a quick comparison. Here it is with the quite larger Zenrin shooter. You can't really see that very well. So that was a shitty comparison. And you get the Gashicom Magnum. Just there you go. So what we have some other things we can get into. Look at this. This kind of looks like a spool of thread to me, but there's also some molded in detail up there. But as shown on the box, there is a Hell Bros combination, and to do that, you insert one of the full bottles, and then you take it out, and then you insert the other. So let's do that. And you get a funky match. So press the trigger. And you're now transformed into Hell Bros. And for final attack,
funky finish!
you get a funky finish. And nothing changes the shooting sound. So that's everything out of the box. And if that's not enough for you, we have some full bottles. Now, every single full bottle is not read by this gun. It only activates one generic sound, so I'm not going to go through every full bottle. Just I have a Soja key here, or the vacuum cleaner from the full bottle holder that I will review in combination with the build driver when I get the build driver. I really like, there's something I like about the purple illuminating the blue. But you just get a funky attack. Just to show you, I will grab a Splash Jelly, the robot jelly, and we'll get the same sound effect. Or none at all. Yep, it doesn't register the Splash Jellies. So, yeah. That's everything for now for the Nebula steam gun. There is one other set of sounds we can get into, but I will get into that in its own review. I don't know if that looks like a nail or like a piston maybe, but So overall thoughts on the Nebula steam gun, it has a lot more to deliver than you anticipate for a simple gun toy. Like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 sets of sound effects, plus a combination mode with more sounds, plus one extra set of sounds that we're not going to go into right now, with an LED. So there's a lot more to this toy. So I'd say it's worth picking up. If you skipped over the trans steam gun and you were on the fence about the Nebula steam gun, I would recommend actually both. But there's one last thing we have to do. It involves the Splash driver, just so I cover everything. Both of these make the same sound effect in the Splash driver. I don't know if there's anyone that actually got their hopes up that it would make a different noise, but nope. And they can also fit on the holder. Oh, for some reason, it's actually not as tight as, oh, there it is, locked fully into place, but that's everything. Are these worth it? I'm going to say no. If you prefer the look of the regular full bottles, then you might want to pick those ones up instead. But I'd still say the gun itself is worth it. These you can put off to the side and ignore if you get the regular full bottles. But if you don't have them, you can still get sound effects with them. That's it for this toy, this review. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, keep it weird.